I came here, I wasn't able to speak any English. The hardest part was at the beginning of the class because my level of English was not good.
I couldn't understand them in the beginning of the class.
I could say that I'm a good public speaker in my own language, but in English it's kind of hard.
Taking a speech class in general, when someone learns to speak better, it makes them more confident. So being able to practice, their speech in another language, giving a speech in another language is hard in general, so for them to do that, that gives them extra confidence outside of the classroom.
We were just talking about this the other day, how some of the people, when they get up there for their speeches, their first speeches were very dry, very crisp, very slow, and now it's like it flows. They can actually add some emotions into it, and they feel very comfortable up there. So their interaction has really improved so much that they can get up there and talk easily.
Yeah, I think most international students like to learn slang, because what we learned in the classroom when we're studying English, it's just like proper English, and when you go to the real world, you probably do not understand what others are saying because of the slang.
Because in our English classes, teachers do not teach us like the slang or the basic phrases people use outside the classroom.
It has really greatly helped some of their students with their pronunciation and kind of getting out of textbook English, because learning English in the classroom is not the same as actually speaking with someone. So I think they've definitely been able to sound more native.
Sometimes we take English in our countries, but it is not the same, because here we can practice with American people and we learn from them.
About 50% of our class is actually international students.
Learning English is a tough process because the pronunciation and everything. So in this class, since we are like mixed with American students, it really helps us.
I think it's extremely important because it's going to connect, it's going to unify everyone. Instead of just having just the foreign students in their classes only, they're not going to make friends with other people unless they're in a class with them. So I think that really helps with unifying the school.
When you're in a classroom with international students, you know the other's culture, but not the American culture. And part of this exchange program is that you get really to know the American culture. So
my favorite part is when American students share with us their culture, and also international students share their culture, and we learn about everybody.
First, when we came, we thought that they are not interested in learning about our cultures. But when you really talk to them and you get to know them, they are really interested in learning about your culture and what you do, for example, your food, what you do for Christmas, because it's different from what you do here.
One of the first things we did was share superstitions from other countries, and hearing that is just completely some things you would never even hear in your life in America. So it was really fun and really interesting.
And also we can teach them our native language. Sometimes American people are interested in our native language and they appreciate us and we appreciate them.
We talk back and forth and pick up each other's language. I'm helping them with theirs, but it's more them helping me with theirs. So. There is a lot of problems between culture lines, social classes, race lines, stuff like that, that if a public institution can go ahead and try and break down some of those boundaries and actually make us human and all as one, realize that we're not so different from each other, then I think that it just benefits everyone.
I think it's helped them be more understanding and be more accepting of different cultures, because I think when people don't know a lot about other cultures, it creates ignorance and it creates conflicts.
I mean, it just opens your eyes and it does a lot for you. It gives you these experiences and it really destroys like racism, bigotry, closed-mindedness.
Being able to listen firsthand, meet people and meet friends will help them be accepting of other people who are from other cultures later on in their lives.
It's all about awareness. I mean, getting people to open up to new things. So if we can work together to get it out there, then it'll be good.
My favorite part is just hearing complete stories that I never expected to hear in my life.
I actually wholeheartedly support this and push for it.
I really say you must go because it's a must, because it's a totally different experience. And besides for example, the knowledge that you can learn in a classroom, the experience about living in another culture, in another country, yeah, I really advise other people to get these study abroad programs.
My name is Juan Romero and I come from Mexico. SUNY Broome es el lugar perfecto para estudiar.
My name is Sebastian and I am from Mexico. SUNY Broome es mi lugar.